everyone, I'm back. We're back to doing live videos. Today is Monday all day and it is our first live video for quite some time. Now it is 4 p.m. here in the UK. I cannot for the life of me work out the time differences just now, so I will go back and do that. But this is the new time for the next 6 months. This time, whatever time it is in your time zone, is when we will be doing our live videos, because we changed our clocks at the weekend. And for the next 6 months, the clock on my car will be at the correct time. Deep joy. So, as you know, last week was a little bit chaotic. We got contacted by Track and Trace because Evie had been in close contact with somebody who had tested positive. But very happy to say she did all the tests, they were negative, but we still did the isolation like we were asked to. And we did all the things, and now she's back at school and Mia's back at nursery, and I'm just going to log on to my laptop so I can see your comments because I can't see any. Yeah, we're all fine. Hi, right, good morning, hi. So, the long and the short of it is, oh my days, I basically had to, well, I didn't have to, well I did. I spent a week at home trying to do like the home learning and all that kind of stuff, and then we couldn't have any help because obviously if you're isolating, I didn't really want to take anyone into our bubble at that time until I knew everything was okay. And I'm so glad I decided early to not do the live videos last week, because I would have just had a meltdown. So it was a good call, made early, and now we're back. The kids are at school and nursery. Fingers crossed, they've got 4 more days and then they're off for Easter holidays. So I just want them to stay in school for those 4 days. And as for us, well, do you know what week it is? It is launch week. Worlds of Wonder is out this week, unbelievably, in the UK and the US. So it's out in the US tomorrow and in the UK on Thursday, on April Fool's Day, but never mind. I'm so excited, I can't believe it's finally come along. And I'm so far behind. The studio is like an absolute bomb has hit it, because there's just like, I'm still sending out advanced copies of the book to like journalists and reviewers and colorists, because obviously I couldn't get into the studio all last week, so I couldn't drag the kids in with me. We had books go missing on the way here, which then turned up. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Today has been just non-stop. I haven't even eaten my lunch yet. It's 4 o'clock and it's just been so busy. And now I'm like that, it's too late. I'll just double down and have extra dinner. Right, so thank you to everybody who has pre-ordered. You will be getting your books this week, and then next week I'm going to do the live colouring event. So it's a week-long immersive colouring course, I guess. We'll be colouring a different page from the book every day. If you have not been able to get your book yet, it's better if you've got the book. So if you can, pre-order the book now and you'll get it in time for doing the live colour-alongs next week, which are going to be so much fun. But if you're in a country where you just physically can't ship the book that quickly, don't panic, I have workarounds. So it's sometimes like you can colour another similar picture, or I've got like a little taster download. We don't have full downloads for every single page that we're colouring, so obviously I can't put that many pages, give them away for free on the internet, because we all know what happens when I put my artwork on the internet. But I have got workarounds so that everybody can get involved. Hi, I'm so glad everybody's here. So exciting. Ivy's getting her book tomorrow. Andrea's getting hers tomorrow as well. Joanne's so excited. I'm so excited. I took home a copy of the book for Evie and Mia as well. Well, yesterday actually, so that they could colour it. They're just delighted. Evie said, and I might make up a poster, you know, like a film review, with like the quotes. Evie said, "Mum, it's the best one yet. It's your best book ever." So there you go, folks. That's what Evie says. It's the best one ever. Right, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to do a little bit of colouring today, because I'm just all over the shop. It's been such a frantic day. I haven't even prepped anything. So I think we shall colour. Oh, do you know, we'll colour this page. Oh, comments are on. We'll colour this page. Or will we colour? Yeah, we'll colour this one. Mine is a week later. Mine is a week later, had a mail. Oh dear. Right, we're going to colour that page. I saw that Emily Laughlin has coloured this one beautifully already, so let's give it a go. I'm going to use, just for ease, because I have them to hand, my Arteza pencils, the triangular ones, which I keep in this lovely pencil case that was so kindly sent to me. And I have to be out of here at past, so I'm going to stop rambling because I need to get to the post office to send some books and parcels. And for everyone asking, do you know what, I've got a sore throat, and I was like, oh my word, is that a symptom? Googling it. Do you know what it is? It's from having to talk. Oh, hi Emily. It's having to talk non-stop to Evie for a week. Like, that kid just never stops talking. I was saying to like my friends this morning, I can't, it's like just so nice to like not be asked a gazillion questions constantly. Right, we're gonna colour this page. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for everyone asking, people have seen like the little parcels that I've sent out to the colourists and the reviewers that has like a colouring book and some pencils and a really beautiful limited edition print that I've made. I've got some extra ones of those that I held back that I'm going to do as a giveaway. So the giveaway will be announced hopefully tomorrow. It just depends how quickly I can get the photos taken, to be honest. But I'm going to try and have it either tomorrow or Wednesday. So it'll be your chance to enter, not a colouring competition, just a giveaway with a twist, you'll see tomorrow. And you can win one of those packs. And I will ship it to wherever you are in the world, which, by the way, I think it would honestly be easier for me to smuggle an elephant into Australia than it would be for me to get a colouring book into France just now. You see, since Brexit has happened, I have never had such high shipping costs and so many issues with customs and paperwork. I'm like that, guys, I'm sending some people colouring books and pencils. I'm not an international drugs lord. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's like that. Really? Really? Does it really need to be this difficult? Anyway, that's what happens when you leave the EU. Cautionary tale. Right, let's see if I can get this colouring sorted here. Ta-da. Right, here we go. Here's our wee elephant. I think we'll probably just start off colouring some of the balloons today. I'm going to need to have some tea. Emily says, them colouring books are so shifty. Yeah, I know. It's like, really? Does it need to be this hard, folks? Right, I'm gonna go, you know how I was doing a limited colour palette in that last picture? I think I'm gonna do the total opposite in this one and just go bananas and use loads of different colours. So let me just zoom in a wee touch. So the one thing I would say is I'm going to think about where the light is coming from here. So for this picture, let me zoom out. I'm going to imagine the sun is like here, this corner. So we'll have like the reflection, the shiniest point of the balloons, the lightest point will be sort of this curve here. So I'm probably going to end up leaving little halos of white there so it looks super shiny. Oh, someone just said, are you watching Line of Duty? Do you know, I'm not, but I heard a little bit about it on the radio this morning. I kind of want to wait until it's on, the whole series is on, so that you can just get it over and done with in like a weekend or something. I'm the kind of person that I think I would struggle to wait each week for that. So I do tend to wait until the series is finished, but then you run the risk of everyone telling you what happens, so yeah. All the things that we have to think about in 2021. Right. So I'm thinking we need to do our blending video. See how I've pushed hard here and then it's light around here. I'm thinking we'll do the blending video tomorrow. Is that Tuesday? Oh no, sorry, scrap that because we've got the launch day tomorrow. We'll do the blending video on Wednesday. So I counted, I think I've got 10 different blending methods that I'm going to show you. Some of them we used last time, Some of them will be completely new. And to be completely honest, I'm just going to try and film a really good video that we can then edit and pop on the YouTube channel for folks to be able to refer to. And I'll just do it as the live and then edit it. So it'll all make sense to you guys, but you'll get the longer version. And then I'll put a shortened down sort of top tips, highlights bit on YouTube. I forgot how soft these are. These are much softer compared to those Faber-Castell pencils that we've been using. I might actually put a little bit of yellow in there as well. Oh, hi Bev. Bless you, Bev. I love that Bev has become an international coronavirus hero. Put a little. Do you know what? My heart rate is just hammering because I've been dashing about all day. I've not even had coffee today. I think that would just push me over the edge. So I'm going to try and also share with you the pencils that I'll be using. So I'm going to use a different set of pencils for every day of the 5-day live launch, the book launch next week. So obviously the week-long immersive book tour will take the place of our live videos. I mean, it's just the same, isn't it? It's just me sitting, yapping and colouring, but with a few extra added twists. And I'm going to use 5 different sets of pencils, a different set every day, and I'll colour a portion of a different page every day as well. So I'll try and get myself all sorted out so that I can share that list with you, just in case you want to make sure you tune in on the days that you've got those specific pencils, or if you want to grab those pencils and colour along with me. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. If you've got the same pencils, ace, but if you don't, it's no biggie. You'll still be able to watch, colour along, get some tricks and tips, all those good things. Do you know what, I wish I'd I think I'll make one balloon. I'm going to do them as like little standalone colour palettes. So this will be my orangey red balloon. This might be like a bluey green balloon. This might be like a purpley lilac balloon. I think that's how we'll tackle this. And I'll do like a limited colour palette within each balloon. So because this part of the balloon is sort of underneath this one, it's going to be a little bit darker, I would say, around here. And also really dark around here. Sort of like if the sun's coming in here, when we get round to that side of the balloon, it'll be really dark. So we'll colour that accordingly. I've discovered another mistake in this book. I'm going to do a video, 10 things you might not know about Worlds of Wonder. There will, of course, be the windmills. Oh my days. The windmill. There's not more than one. There'll be the windmill, the Forgotten Windmill, which sounds really romantic actually, the Forgotten Windmill. There's also a little something on one of the first pages that I noticed when Evie was showing me her colouring. So she's coloured the first, I think it's the first double page spread that's got like some floating islands. There's something on there which I will show you in that video. Things like the inspiration for this picture. So I shared a picture on my grid, I think last week actually, and during the chaos that was isolation, of how this picture came about. So sometimes I'll have an idea or I'll just be messing around in the studio, and I think I'd found a picture of an elephant in a travel magazine or a newspaper, and I just cut him out and I'd drawn a scribbly bunch of balloons attached to him floating away, and I just popped that picture on my studio wall. I think I did that ages ago, and that was the inspiration behind this picture. I'm going to make it even darker. I'm going to layer over another red. Oh, it's Julie. Happy birthday, Julie. How exciting. Second birthday in the lockdown. Woohoo! Right. Darren says, what pencils are you using? These are the Arteza triangular pencils. Can you see them like that? They're a bit like an Ergo Soft. I don't have the box because I threw it out. Actually, they came in a tube. That was it. I should have kept that tube. They come in a tube, but I find it easier to keep them in a pencil case because it was difficult to get the tube lid on and off. Leah says, my 5-year-old has just persuaded me to pre-order for her. Well done, that child. Do you know what? She'll go far. She's got impeccable taste in colouring books. What a savvy shopper. Well done, Toots. I approve. So the reason that I'm doing the actual book tour and all the launch events next week was so that everyone would have a chance to get their books. If you've pre-ordered, to give them a chance to get to your house. If you haven't been able to pre-order and you desperately want to take part in the launch, you would have time to order from a different shop, or if you are in a place where shops are open, lucky you, you could go to a bookstore and buy it in person, or just order online from a different seller. Let me do this one now. So that is why all the big launch events are next week. But tomorrow I'll have a live to celebrate the book being out in America, and we'll also do our live on Thursday to celebrate the UK launch. But it'll just be like a low key friends only party, shall we say, like a pre-party to the actual party. I've seen a few messages from people saying that they're worried that their books aren't going to get here in time for the live event. Don't panic. So, 2 reasons why you shouldn't worry. Number 1, I have designed the launch event so that it's better if you have the book, but it's doable to colour along with me using the other resources that I'll share. So you're okay. Number 2, all the videos will live forever, or until such time as Mark Zuckerberg tells us otherwise, on my Facebook page. And I'll also, to doubly ensure us, upload the videos to my YouTube channel afterwards, like I did with Inky Art School last year. So you can catch up anytime. You don't need to worry. You can rewatch the videos when your book does arrive. You can watch the same ones again and again. All those things. There's nothing that will be specific to that exact moment, unless of course you want to take part in the conversation between all the different colourists and say hi to everyone. That bit is obviously unique to the live, but other than that, you can join in anytime. Don't worry. I think we'll do this balloon. Let me just check how we're looking. I think we'll do this one blue and grey. Tomorrow I'm doing, if you're on Instagram, an Instagram takeover on the I sound like a bee there, on the Zoella channel. So Zoe Sugg, for those of you not in the UK, is a YouTuber over here, and she started off when she was super young, but I think she's early 30s now, and do you know what, I just really like her. So she's a bit younger than me, obviously, but she's done really great videos for a long time. She's got a really big following, loads of really interesting content, and it's been really interesting actually recently seeing how that sort of evolved and how brands evolved. So I'm going to do an Instagram takeover on their main channel, and it's sort of very much led by the comments and feedback that you get on the channel. But I think we'll be sharing stuff like why colouring is good for mindfulness, how to get into colouring, also maybe some answers about how I got into this job, what I did after art school, top tips for starting out in illustration, what to do if you've got an idea for a book, you know, how you get published. I think we're going to end up doing stories and posts about that. So just hop on to the Zoella channel, Zoella, over on Instagram, and that's where I'll be sharing some stuff tomorrow. I mean, I'll still be doing all my usual stuff, but we're doing that as well. I think it'll be good fun. Now that's that blue, isn't it? Such a nice bright blue. Aegean blue. How lovely. This one, I'm going to put a bit of that Aegean blue in the bottom balloon as well. I'm going to leave a good bit of that white at the top to make it look super shiny. Do you know, this is the first time I've like sat down and been a bit calm since I did the school run this morning. Jeez Louise. Right, we'll do, that's 23 minutes past. I've just got to be really careful for this post office. We'll do one more. We'll do this one up here, the stripy one, and we'll do it green. So we've done a little cluster. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to use this like spearmint green, which I don't often use. Let's lay it down first. I don't use this green often because it's not a green that you would actually have very often in foliage. Turquoise. It's not even green, it's turquoise. So just pushing hard down here and then releasing that pressure up towards that point, up towards the curve. Turquoise and, we'll do turquoise and blue. don't want it clashy. I think I will do it turquoise and this blue. Is this the age of peacock blue? That looks a bit mouthwashy, but we'll go with it anyway. Right, I think that's us for today. I feel like we've just rattled through that. I'm going to layer a bit of blue over this turquoise as well, just to make it a bit more joint up. What do you think? Hold on, let me zoom out. There we go. They look like giant sweets. And these are all the pencils that I've been using. Just a big old mess. Hi. Aqua Fresh balloon. Does look like that, doesn't it? Right. I can't believe how different it looks between on my phone and then on the laptop. It's so funny. Sue says, is anyone else scrabbling through their pencil case to find a turquoise? Doesn't need to be though. You could do it any kind you want. Someone else says it looks festive. Thank you. Right, thanks for joining me, folks. I've been a bit, it feels a bit frantic today, but that was so nice to just sit down, take a deep breath, have a cup of tea and do a bit of colouring with you. It's lovely to be back. Fingers crossed everyone will stay safe and we'll have the kids in school all week so that I can be here. Everyone was fine. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much for asking. So tomorrow, Worlds of Wonder releases is out in the US. Thursday, it's out in the UK. And next week, starting Monday the 5th of April, we will be doing our live launch event, which will be 5 days of immersive colouring live sessions. All will become clear soon. Basically, you have to sign up to get the emails. You need to get the email. You'll get the email the night before to tell you what we're going to be doing the next day so you can get prepped, all those good things. I can't even remember. I think it's like johannabasford.com/book tour. I'll check and post it there. Make sure you're signed up. It is better to get the most out of it. Make sure you have your copy of the book. If you can't get your copy of the book, don't worry. I've got you covered. You can still take part. Think of it as a stopgap until you do finally get your book. And then, once you do finally get your copy, you must rewatch the videos and immerse yourself in that 4D experience that we will be creating. I think I've been on my own too much or with children too much. A 4D experience. You'll see what's coming. Right. Oh, thank you, Emily's put the link. Oh, God, Emily, you're so good. Emily, bless her heart, is like, do you know what she did, folks? She sent Play-Doh and activity books and chocolates to my house last week. I was like that. We were just getting to the end of dinner. I was looking at my watch thinking, oh, a couple of hours to go. Come on, we can make it till bedtime. I was looking at the absolute bomb that my house was from just children being in the house all day, and the doorbell went. I was like, who is that coming to my door at this time of night? Like, what? So I went to the door and there was a package and it was Amazon. I was like, oh, geez, I don't remember ordering that. And I do have a habit of going on Amazon in the middle of the night when I can't sleep, ordering things and then forgetting about it. And a few days later being, where did this walk come from? Or like, did I really order this book on like pot plant care? Anyway, a parcel came and it was Amazon and I got the fear. I was like, what for bought? And I opened it. It was from Emily. And she, Evie said, she was like, Mummy, that's amazing. That lady doesn't even know us and she was so kind. I was like, I know. Well, I kind of know her. You don't know her. But anyway, so the next morning was bliss because it was sunny enough that we could take the little table and chairs outside and they did Play-Doh outdoors. Oh, Emily, thank you. Like that half hour of sanity I got to drink a cup of tea while they were outside playing Play-Doh. It was a delight. Right, okay. Alison says, my mum does that, late night ordering. Yeah, it was at its absolute worst when I was breastfeeding the kids, because I was literally up all through the night, had very little concept of reality of what was going on in life in general, and yeah, would frequently buy packages and then think that my Amazon account had been hacked, only to note that, oh yeah, it was me that ordered a digital radio at 3 o'clock in the morning because I thought we would need one. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go. I'll see you back here tomorrow. We're exactly at 4:30. Everything is going to plan. Thank you. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Excited for launch day in America. Bye-bye.